GAC Sports Network welcomes you to the following presentation of the Great American Conference, presented by Crafton Tall and Subway.
One half of tomorrow's Great American Conference Championship game is set. We're just about to find out who will play East Central for the chance to walk out of here as the undisputed Great American Conference champions. Will it be the Boll Weevils of the University of Arkansas-Monticello, or will it be the Wonder Boys of Arkansas Tech? To tell us that story and more, we'll send it courtside to Michael Westbrook and Joey McWilliams. Gentlemen, the call is yours.
This looks to be a fantastic matchup between Arkansas-Monticello and Arkansas Tech. Here's the starting lineup for the Weevils and head coach Kyle Tolan. 22-5 the record. Number 1, Darrellton Hill, a junior from Palm Bay, Florida. Number 2, Tyron Jones, a junior from Duck Hill, Mississippi. Number 3, Kareem Mawanyega, a junior from New Orleans, Louisiana. Number 5, Kobe Gooseby, a junior from Elba, Alabama. And number 20, Victor Arnott, a senior from Dallas, Texas. The starters for Arkansas Tech looks like this for head coach Chad Klein, 21-6 the record. Number 0, Montrell Williams, a junior from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Number 3, Alex Brown, a sophomore from Vernon, Florida. Number 4, Justin Graham, a senior from San Antonio, Texas. Number 12, Freddie Lee, a sophomore from Clarksville, Arkansas. And number 30, Trevin Woods, a junior from Sugar Land, Texas. The Bruin Fieldhouse in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. It's loud in here tonight. Everybody's looking forward to this one.
Lots of green in the building tonight.
Darrellton Hill jumps in the center circle against Woods, and the opening tip is won by Arkansas Tech. They'll wear the yellow. And Freddie Lee racing to the rim on the first possession for Arkansas Tech, unsuccessful. Back the other way, Monticello has the game's first points, Tyron Jones.
Well, Lee had a good look. Can't fault him for that. Got in among there quickly, couldn't get the layup to go. And a nice transition basket for Monticello to get things started.
Williams step back 3, missing short offensive rebound. Alex Brown. It's all about Brown and Graham. Williams had a good game in the quarterfinals. Out of bounds, it stays with Arkansas Tech. Monticello defeated Harding 72-58. Arkansas Tech defeated Southern Arkansas 72-68.
Oh, that was a hard-fought battle. Close things out. Tech comes away with the win last night. Came down to the final seconds and free throws at the very end. I'm not talking about free throws like we saw in the previous game throughout the entire second half. I'm talking about some clutch at the end.
Williams 0 for 2 on his first attempts. The Weevils will have the basketball, or will they? The other official coming in to have a discussion about this. Our officiating crew, Erwin Wilson, Nathan Bimison, Todd Parker. They do allow UAM to keep the basketball. Jones, a lot of space, will go up top instead to Mawanyega. Inside, Jones, missing the layup. Williams to rebound Arkansas Tech.
Well, you're right, lots of space on the inside, man-to-man defense, but man, there's room to move around.
Arkansas Tech giving it up. UAM on the break. Goaltending the call. Tyron Jones at the rim off the pass from Mawanyega. And he's fouled.
On top of that, we watch it again. Watch, Jones took an extra step there. And I'll tell you what, that's close because if they look at the monitor, I don't know if that's coming down or not. It didn't get very far up.
No, it didn't.
And so I think it's worth review even a minute and a half into this game. One of the things they'll probably see when they review it is that extra step that Jones took. Not going to call that now.
Maybe they didn't call goaltending. Maybe he was just calling the foul and asking for the...
Well, no, the official on the near side did call goaltending.
Okay. So the 2 points on the board. Credit Tyron Jones. He has all 4 points in this game. Foul on Trevin Woods. Already on the bench. Benny Lufield, the replacement, the senior from Ontario. Rebound Freddie Lee.
Now, they're not losing much bringing Lufield into the game. Not at all.
Graham averaging 14.2 a game. Bounce underneath Lufield against Hill. Double team. Ball bounces off of Tyron Jones. 8 on the shot clock. Stolen away. Kareem Mawanyega the steal. Monticello to the rim. Offensive foul on Mawanyega. Wipe out the basket.
They're going to take it away, and Arkansas Tech really could breathe a sigh of relief there. As Brown got up in the air on the previous attempt, had nowhere to go, didn't get the shot, couldn't throw it to anyone in particular, and just pretty much let go of the ball. Near turnover, nearly 2 more points, and they get a second chance on both ends.
A steal. Kobe Gooshby for UAM at the rim. The finger roll. The nice move. What a performance by Kobe Gooshby in the win over Harding. 17 points, 17 rebounds, 11 points, 8 assists.
A near triple-double. And Michael, this is 3 consecutive trips on the offensive end for Tech that have resulted in anything short of good.
Offensive foul, Justin Graham.
Tech's going to have to reset here. And you know what? Honestly, it begins with defense right now. Still in the man-to-man defense. Lots of space given up.
Nothing for Hill inside. They have to keep it around the perimeter, but Hill can hit the mid-range jumper. Missed the mark that time. Graham the rebound for Arkansas Tech. Williams stumbles. That's an offensive foul.
4 trips. And we watch it again. They give up right here, and Williams just puts a forearm and a shoulder in.
Tyron Jones taking the hit.
Well, a clear game plan for Monticello in the early going. As Monticello lost to this Tech ball club, not once, but twice this year.
Hill on the dribble, partially blocked by Lufield. Out of bounds, Wonder Boys basketball.
Now you think that they don't want this win tonight? It means more than just the NCAA tournament, as both these teams likely already in to the NCAA regional. Arkansas-Monticello started the year 14-0 and lost the first game of the season at home, no less, after leading by 23.
3 goes for Justin Graham.
And that was Arkansas Tech that won that game by 1.
91-90. Inside the 3-point line, Jones rattles it down. Tech trailed 64-41. 4 minutes into the second half. We're down by 20 with 9 minutes to go. Still able to come back and win.
Well, I got to tell you what, Harnick has a smile on his face. It's quite an effort. He went over the table down there.
Our commissioner's right there.
Yes.
Hope he's okay. They're checking on him.
Yeah. taking on Audra Keating. She's found a way to get involved in some of these games so far.
Fading away and splashing it in, Alex Brown.
Well, the points haven't come easy. Arnick, as that one just goes past by Mawanyega. Points haven't come easy for Tech so far.
Mawanyega skips it in the corner. Gooseby pulling it up from his shoes and shooting. Freddie Lee the rebound. Lee in the paint, leads for Lewfield.
That was all Lee. Looked off the pass, acted like a kick out to the corner, instead found his teammate coming through.
Monticello 8, Arkansas Tech 7. 15 and a half to play. Just underway inside a Rockin' Bruin Fieldhouse. Mawanyega around one defender. Skirts past a second, has the layup. Freddie Lee again, Lewfield again, another layup.
Ahead of the pack, UAM not getting back on defense at all. And that's a great job by Lewfield just to get down there and play it through.
Monticello 10, Tech 9. Skip pass to the corner. Jones was left so wide open, decided to shoot.
And both these teams, Michael, I think looking for this media timeout. They're going to get it right here. Defense breaking down on both ends. They need to reset.
More than 5 minutes of play in a fast-paced back-and-forth start. Arkansas-Monticello 10, Arkansas Tech 9 on the GAC Sports Network.
I knew Arkansas Tech had an impressive history,
but I didn't know that my professors would look out for my future.
I knew I'd be throwing fastballs on the field, but I didn't know I'd be on the fast track to physical therapy school.
I knew my art professors had years of experience, but I didn't know that I would get real-world experience before graduation.
I knew Tech was close to home,
but I didn't know it would feel like home.
Tech has one of the highest graduation rates in the state. Come take a tour of campus and discover what else you don't know about Tech.
Hi, Connor here to show you around SWOSU and why we love it here.
Well, your friends are more like family.
I love the sports and concerts at the Pioneer Cellular Event Center and more than 100 clubs.
The small class sizes, 100 fields of study, and a nationally recognized pharmacy college. Close to OKC, the best place for me. Come and see for yourself.
Benny Lewfield finding his way at the rim a couple of times for Arkansas Tech, and the Wonder Boys have it to a one-point game, trailing in possession. Just hit the first media timeout. It was a quick start for Monticello, but Arkansas Tech has come back.
Well, the reset results in a give up right there. The defense, man-to-man defense, somebody lost an assignment right there. Justin Graham wide open and drained the three.
6 points for Justin Graham. Grant Broussard on the floor for the first time for Arkansas Tech. He's guarding Gooseby. Victor Arnick open, misses short. Tapped around, Gooseby. Had so many rebounds in the quarterfinals, 17 of them. There's Arnick connecting on the second chance points.
Well, that has to force an adjustment with the Tech defense. A matchup zone, not wanting to have Lewfield have any shot at all on the inside.
Lewfield. Graham comes up with it. Lewfield spilled to the ground, and I think Monticello thought they were going to clear that one out. Nobody was around. Jones.
Yeah, Lewfield clogging that middle again.
Troy Thomas on the floor, the junior from New Orleans, also out there for the Weevils. Graham off the Freddie Lee screen. Graham works one-on-one against Kareem Mawanyega. Out to Broussard, fading away. Not quite enough on it. Arnick the rebound. Arnick, acrobatic shot, wanted a foul, no call. Graham finds Broussard. More of a clear look for Grant Broussard, and he's able to connect.
And that whole series of events started again by Lee looking ahead down the court. Nice passes. With 3 passes, 1 dribble. That's how you get it done.
Freddie Lee has 3 rebounds and 3 assists.
You won't get the assist on that one unless you start counting those. What are they in hockey? The assist and the assist.
Ball out of bounds. Turnover on Arkansas-Monticello. Stephen Glasgow Jr. out of Lake Worth, Florida, takes the floor for the first time for the Weevils, giving Gooseby a break.
Well, this Tech team had won 11 in a row, starting to wind down the season, including the 10th one being a win over Monticello on senior night, no less.
92-86, both games have lived up to the billing in the regular season. It looks like this one will as well. Lee draws the contact out top. Troy Thomas charged for the foul.
Well, the scoring's dropped off since then, though, Michael. We'll talk about that later.
11:52 to play first half. Arkansas Tech 17, Arkansas-Monticello 13 in our 4th and final game here today on the GAC Sports Network.
With the 350 sub of the day at Subway, there's never been a better time to try something deliciously different. Because every day of the week, you can now get a featured 6-inch Subway sub for just $3.50. So mix up your lunchtime routine and treat yourself to the endless flavor combinations at Subway. The 350 sub of the day. We took an already great lineup and made it even better. A better price, great taste, and no artificial flavors. The 350 sub of the day, only at Subway.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
In any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
To stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Under 12 to play first half. Arkansas Tech 17, Arkansas-Monticello 13. Montrell Williams missing on his 3rd three-point attempt. He's yet to connect. Monticello with a rebound.
Michael talking about the scoring going down for Arkansas Tech. That 11-game winning streak, 6 of those games in a row. The Wonder Boys crossed the 90-point mark, 8 of the 11. As Monticello gets the putback there, 8 of the 11 over 90 points. Since that 11th win, Tech went on the road, lost a game in Ada, lost a game in Durant, and the scoring's gone down. Even with the win that we saw last night, 72-68, just 72 points on the board, averaging around 80 per game since that time.
Long 2, Grant Broussard, he has 5. It's hard to imagine these two teams on offense, what they've done this year. I mean, you're talking 84.7 a game for the Weevils and 88.2 for the Wonder Boys. You talk about being able to sell some extra tickets to get your fans in attendance. A lot of offense. Easy hook shot, Troy Thomas.
Oh, he did make that look easy. Well, that's what Monticello's need, a little bit of life on the offensive end and getting the sparks right now from Glasgow and Thomas.
Graham pushed. goes against Arkansas-Monticello's Tyron Jones. 2 fouls on Jones. And so he has to exit.
I'm not sure. I think Gooseby may have been coming back in anyway. It just makes the decision a little bit easier to work with. Freddie Lee goes out.
Trevin Woods back in for Arkansas Tech. Big pump fake around Darrington Hill. Still not able to hit. Ball out of bounds. Monticello basketball.
I'll tell you what, Montrell Williams did a fantastic job of avoiding contact. Went up and over. Little touch, knocked it out of bounds. He's probably responsible for that.
Hunter Daly coming into the game, a freshman from Jessieville, Arkansas. We've mentioned a couple of times how this lineup is built on junior college players, but not Hunter Daly, and you can tell that. 5'11" freshman. See if he's able to play big on this stage. Foul on the inside against Trevin Woods.
Well, Michael, if you're going to build a program, you have to have a few freshmen. You have to recruit, get some youngsters in there. Get 2 or 3 players at least that are going to be able to have that 4-year tag by their name.
Victor Arnick, the only player on the roster who was on this team last season. Pass inside to Gooseby. Rebound Arkansas Tech, Justin Graham. Wonder Boys by 2, inside 10 to play first half. A hand in the passing lane. Daly.
After Sauter just came through too strong, he'll pick up that foul. That's an easy call. That started with what Daly did. You're right, a hand in the passing lane. Check it out right there. Sauter coming over. Too much momentum. Michael, you talk about names and faces, so many new names and faces on this UAM team. There aren't too many programs from Monticello that didn't see an overhaul.
That's true.
The football team, lots of new faces on the volleyball program. Football team, 80 new names on the roster to start the 2016 season.
Shot won't go for Williams, but fouled by Hill. Darrington Hill. And the Blossoms basketball team had a lot of seniors last season.
Yeah.
So new faces there too, that we saw a couple of days ago.
You could be a fan of the green and white, still need to buy a program to all the games coming in because there were just so many new names to get to memorize names and numbers and watch grow over the season. And obviously watching this Monticello men's team, a lot of fun watching them play this year.
Montrell Williams scores for the first time. Ranked 22nd in the nation at one point. And Monticello, and that was when they started 14-0. Darrington Hill has yet to score. He was wide open underneath. He still is. Said it goes to Gooseby. Stolen away, Montrell Williams. Williams fading away. I don't know if that's the shot they wanted. Gooseby to Mawanyega. In the paint, Mawanyega up strong, but no finish. There's Williams again around the back, at the rim and in.
Nice individual effort that time, takes it to the basket. You know, Michael, a couple of things come to mind. If Darrington Hill is open under the basket and they can't get in the ball, there are 2 things wrong there. 1, how does Tech not know where he is? And 2, how does Monticello not know where he is? He's not a small guy.
You're right. And he'll head to the free throw line, hacked on his way to the rim. Listed at 6'5", but I didn't put him on the scale before the tournament, so I don't know. He has got some muscle.
I was going to say, whatever it is, it's strong.
Rattles the first one in, his first point in this contest. Mason Klein, sophomore from Springdale, Arkansas, on the floor for Chad Klein, the head coach.
No relation. But I'll tell you what, he might have honored that as a relation to the way he played last night. Mason with an incredible effort coming off the bench.
3 of 7 from the floor, scored 9 points. All 3 three-pointers. 8 to play first half. Arkansas Tech by 4. Graham against Arnick. Finds Williams. Now he hits from the outside. His first three-point connection. 1 of 4 from downtown for Williams.
Well, Graham had one of 2 choices. Take the screen left, screen right. He went right. The defense followed him, and Williams was all alone for 3.
Hill high pass out of bounds. Victor Arnick at 6'6", couldn't reel it in. 7:34 to play in the first half. Arkansas Tech took the 2 regular season matchups and they lead by 7.
College students often talk about changing the world after they graduate. We are on a mission to do just that while still in school, applying academic excellence in our chosen areas of study in a range of undergraduate, graduate, and health science fields inspired by Christian values. Then taking those values into the world, equipped and focused on our mission to change it and ourselves for the better. Harding University.
What makes Henderson a better choice in education? Is it the campus or the buildings? Is it class size or professors with PhDs? Is it the cost, the value? What is it about Henderson?
It's me.
A strong educational foundation from Henderson put Richard Jacobs on the road to becoming a doctor. Today, he's at the forefront of pediatric research and care. Henderson prepares today's students for tomorrow because what counts is what you become. Henderson State University.
Arkansas Tech 26, Arkansas-Monticello 19. Largest lead of the game for the Wonder Boys. No field goals in the last 3 minutes, 1 second for Monticello. Inside 8 to play in the first half. Hand check foul called on UAM's Kobe Gooseby. First foul on Gooseby. 6th team foul, and here we go again, Joey. Both sides with 6 team fouls. I think we would have already been into the bonus in our earlier game.
Oh, yes. It's taken a lot longer to get here in this one. What a nice reverse layup, too. Great shot on the inbound play.
Alex Brown scoring. Daly still out on the court. His 3 does not go. He's 0 for 2 from 3-point range. Freshman not afraid to fire. And there is a shot from Klein that doesn't go. Williams, offensive board, cleared out this time by Arnick.
I don't have a problem with those shots, Michael. They're open looks, both ends.
At the rim, Williams called for the foul.
That was close.
Sure was.
You have to give a lot of credit to Gooseby going up.
Here it is again.
Watch the cut. A little contact with the body down low there. A different angle than the one we had over here.
Second foul on Montrell Williams. Gooseby with 3 points. Benny Lufield coming back in. Freddie Lee also back in. Gooseby, the junior from Elba, Alabama, 10th in the conference in points per game, 14.9. 4th in assists, 6th in steals, 8th in minutes played.
And nearly the triple-double 2 nights ago.
Hard drive, reverse layup. Justin Graham going from left to right.
You know, it's interesting. Go ahead and take the reverse right there. Adjustment with the body as the left side of the lane had opened up. He went ahead and went through. That's one of those places where you look like you may draw the foul as well.
Traveling violation. Tyron Jones took off too quickly. Looked like he was just a little bit ahead of himself, seeing an opening to the rim.
The outside shot not working as well for either side right now. Starting to push it in toward the basket a little bit more. There's a shift, the switch. There was going to be an opening for Lufil.
Brown inside the paint, on the rim, several bounces, and it falls in.
They'll take that. Tech exploiting the man defense right now.
Zone defense at the other end for Arkansas Tech. Shots have to start falling from outside or Tech will stay in that zone. A miss from Jones. Lee, 4-on-2 in the corner. Klein, too strong. Arnick had to get that one back to his teammate. He was towing the line there. Gooseby finds Arnick open. Kenny Lufil the rebound. An 11-point Arkansas Tech lead. They are still launching from deep. Another miss.
And again, the long shot not falling right now. The success happening when they can come off the screen. The switch is not working as well right now. There have been openings up on that man defense. Tech better served, I think, at this point, trying to take it to the basket.
Under 5 to play first half. Gooseby, lob inside to Arnick, double team. He got it anyways. Good decision to lob over the top of Freddie Lee. Lee says, I'll take 2 back at the other end.
How about that? You know, you think about the help defense coming against the big man. When they come in strong and you get that pass on the block, help defense doesn't always come against someone when they're the size of Freddie Lee. That may should start here in a little bit.
Kareem Mawanyega will have to play well for the Weevils. He has just connected on his first 3-point. And another layup. Alex Brown. Did the Wonder Boys go back and watch the tape of the Golden Suns earlier today? They scored 62 points in the paint against Southwestern. And right now, Arkansas Tech dominating the paint.
I think they were watching some of it live.
Mawanyega, another 3.
Well,
you don't really watch tape anymore either, do you?
No, that's probably true. I would have said that.
Long 3. Too much. Mawanyega wants to run. Gooseby against Lee. Up over the top of Klein. Kobe Gooseby.
And UAM sticking around. Sub's going to come in here in a moment. Media timeout coming up as well.
Monticello has made their last 4 shots. 3 left first half.
Got a good screen.
Brown, turnaround shot. Rebound Darrellton Hill. It's been a quiet first half for Darrellton Hill. 2 points, 2 rebounds. Gooseby spinning and out of control.
Tech players with too much momentum going to the court as well.
Blocking foul called on Arkansas-Monticello. It's on Mawanyega. Bringing us to a timeout. 2:33 to play until the halftime break. 36-31. Arkansas Tech on top.
I knew that Arkansas Tech would help me stand out from the crowd.
But I didn't know I'd be standing out in front of the crowd.
I knew I wanted to be a part of Greek life.
But I didn't know Tech would change my life.
I knew Tech would help me become a leader.
But I didn't know Tech would lead me to graduate school.
I knew my art professors had years of experience, but I didn't know that I would get real-world experience before graduation.
It's easy to see why more than 12,000 students choose Tech. Come take a tour of campus and discover what else you don't know about Tech.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Women's Basketball Championships, March 21st, 22nd, and 24th at Alumni Hall in Columbus, Ohio. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
.233 to play until the halftime break. 36-31, Arkansas Tech with the lead. And as Justin Graham goes to the free throw line, let's head to the third member of our crew. Here's Paul Smith.
Coach Tolan telling his team during the timeout to stay active on offense. Wants to see a little bit more ball movement when they have the ball on that end of the court.
All right, thank you so much, Paul. One more from Graham. Justin Graham putting together a solid first half.
Let's see how this turns out. Zone look still there. Arnick doesn't take the quick shot this time.
Mawanyega starting to get it going from long range. Not that time. Husada the rebound. Graham underneath, taken away. Darrellton Hill the steal.
That doesn't fare well after great ball movement on the other end. Just couldn't convert.
Underneath Hill. And Benny Lou feeling it right now. Gets the block. Comes down with the ball. Good first half from him. 1:40 to play first half.
Yeah, what about Prosader's face on top of that? Stayed on the Tech end.
Long distance three. And the connection was busy there from Grant Husader. Gooseby. Thought Arnick might pull that trigger on that one.
Well, Coach Tolan asking for some more ball movement. He's getting it right here. There's the opening.
Glasgow missing, offensive rebound. Monticello is going to need some second chance points to hang around in this one. They had 3 looks without success. Mawanyega hesitated again. Darrellton Hill finally capitalizes for the Weevils.
First made field goal of the night. Had a couple of free throws go in, but you think it had to happen sooner or later. And that actually stops a scoring drought, a little more than 2 minutes. And Monticello had missed the last 6 field goals on top of that, coming down to that trip down the court.
Was that foul on Brandon Williams? I thought he had just come into the game. We're a little confused on this side.
We'll check that.
Board's got it on Williams. Inside a minute to play first half. Arkansas Tech 38. Monticello 34. Justin Graham, 11 points in 17 minutes. Graham got away with a push off there a little bit. Here's Williams in the corner. Brandon Williams, three-pointer. 41-34, and Monticello will take a timeout.
Oh, Michael, Freddie Lee, that's his 4th assist of the evening. It seems like he could have so many more. The way he has directed traffic for this Arkansas Tech offense, long-range passes in short, gave it up there, had the easy look himself. Instead, one more pass and an opening in the corner results in a 3 for Tech.
Wonder Boy shooting above 50% in the first half. 52 the mark right now. Arkansas Monticello 43%.
Neither team shooting particularly well outside the arc. Tech 5 for 14. Those numbers aren't bad at 35%. Monticello 3 of 14, 21%.
Graham 4 for 4 from the floor for Arkansas Tech, and Mawanyega 3 out of 4. So Gooseby, Glasgow, Arnick, Stephen Gordon on the floor, and Mawanyega. 2.5 difference between our game and shot clock. Kobe Gooseby up top. Arnick, the screen. 3 on its way. That one won't go, over the backboard and out. Gordon not able to hit on his try. Alex Brown comes back in. Arkansas Tech has 3.3 seconds to work with. Hunter Daly, the freshman for Monticello, also back in.
Provide a little long-range defense right now.
Inbounds to Lee. Lee will have to take it himself, and it's on the front of the rim. That brings us to halftime, 41-34. Arkansas Tech with the lead on Arkansas-Monticello. Let's head now courtside to the third member of our crew. Here's Paul Smith.
Thank you, Michael. 41-34, your halftime score when these two teams met during the regular season. Both times, close games, instant classics. It looks like we are on our way to another one as we see who will play East Central tomorrow for the Great American Conference Championship. We'll be back to the second half of this one right after this, so fans, don't go away. This is the GAC Sports Network.
Opportunity begins here.
Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
Seize your opportunity. Soar to new heights with our nationally accredited aviation program.
Seize your opportunity.
Southeastern's renowned education program has launched thousands of teaching careers.
Seize your opportunity.
From occupational safety, health, and business to behavioral and natural sciences.
Seize your opportunity.
Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
SC.edu.
Log on now
and seize your opportunity.
Southern Nazarene University was just ranked the best college in the state of Oklahoma by Money Magazine. That's big news, but it's not a surprise to us. Money ranks SNU as one of the top 50 colleges you can actually get into, and in the top 50 most affordable private colleges in the nation. Why travel when Southern Nazarene University is right here in Bethany, Oklahoma? Inspired academic excellence in a success-driven environment. Southern Nazarene University, the best college in Oklahoma.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
So, can I see you again?
I'm free on Black Forest Ham Day.
There's a Subway 350 sub of the day to help you remember life's important days.
We got married in June.
On Tuna Day.
Every day a different 350 6-inch sub. Every day of the week. Every sub contains no artificial flavors. At just $3.50, it's a great sub at a great price.
Her name is Terry.
She was born on Sweet Onion
Chicken Teriyaki Day.
The 350 sub of the day. Every day of the week at Subway.
At the University of Arkansas at Monticello, yes you can.
For me, that meant that I could afford to go to college. When I was considering colleges, it was important to find one that my parents and I could afford. So I was happy to find that I could attend the University of Arkansas at Monticello at one of the lowest costs of any four-year college in the state. Affordability, tradition, a great college experience. It all comes together here at UAM.
At the University of Arkansas at Monticello, yes you can.
Defining moments,
championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Elite 8, March 22nd, 23rd, and 25th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
I knew Arkansas Tech had an impressive history,
but I didn't know that my professors would look out for my future.
I knew I'd be throwing fastballs on the field, but I didn't know I'd be on the fast track to physical therapy school.
I knew my art professors had years of experience, but I didn't know that I would get real-world experience before graduation.
I knew Tech was close to home,
but I didn't know it would feel like home.
Tech has one of the highest graduation rates in the state. Come take a tour of campus and discover what else you don't know about Tech.
Hi, Connor here to show you around SWOSU and why we love it here.
Well, your friends are more like family.
I love the sports and concerts at the Pioneer Cellular Event Center and more than 100 clubs.
The small class sizes, 100 fields of study, and a nationally recognized pharmacy college. Close to OKC, the best place for me. Come and see for yourself.
With the 350 sub of the day at Subway, there's never been a better time to try something deliciously different. Because every day of the week, you can now get a featured 6-inch Subway sub for just $3.50. So mix up your lunchtime routine and treat yourself to the endless flavor combinations at Subway. The 350 sub of the day. We took an already great lineup and made it even better. A better price, great taste, and no artificial flavors. The 350 sub of the day. Only at Subway.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
In any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
To stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
College students often talk about changing the world after they graduate. We are on a mission to do just that while still in school, applying academic excellence in our chosen areas of study in a range of undergraduate, graduate, and health science fields inspired by Christian values. Then taking those values into the world, equipped and focused on our mission to change it and ourselves for the better. Harding University.
What makes Henderson a better choice in education? Is it the campus or the buildings? Is it class size or professors with PhDs? Is it the cost, the value? What is it about Henderson?
It's me.
A strong educational foundation from Henderson put Richard Jacobs on the road to becoming a doctor. Today, he's at the forefront of pediatric research and care. Henderson prepares today's students for tomorrow because what counts is what you become. Henderson State University.
I knew that Arkansas Tech would help me stand out from the crowd.
But I didn't know I'd be standing out in front of the crowd.
I knew I wanted to be a part of Greek life.
But I didn't know Tech would change my life.
I knew Tech would help me become a leader.
But I didn't know Tech would lead me to graduate school.
I knew my art professors had years of experience, but I didn't know that I would get real-world experience before graduation.
It's easy to see why more than 12,000 students choose Tech. Come take a tour of campus and discover what else you don't know about Tech.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Women's Basketball Championships, March 21st, 22nd, and 24th at Alumni Hall in Columbus, Ohio. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
Opportunity begins here.
Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
Seize your opportunity. Soar to new heights with our nationally accredited aviation program.
Seize your opportunity.
Southeastern's renowned education program has launched thousands of teaching careers.
Seize your opportunity.
From occupational safety, health, and business to behavioral and natural sciences.
Seize your opportunity.
Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
SC.edu.
Log on now
and seize your opportunity.
Southern Nazarene University was just ranked the best college in the state of Oklahoma by Money Magazine. That's big news, but it's not a surprise to us. Money ranks SNU as one of the top 50 colleges you can actually get into, and in the top 50 most affordable private colleges in the nation. Why travel when Southern Nazarene University is right here in Bethany, Oklahoma? Inspired academic excellence in a success-driven environment. Southern Nazarene University, the best college in Oklahoma.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
So, can I see you again?
I'm free on Black Forest Ham Day.
There's a Subway 350 sub of the day to help you remember life's important days.
We got married in June.
On Tuna Day.
Every day a different 350 6-inch sub. Every day of the week. Every sub contains no artificial flavors. At just $3.50, it's a great sub at a great price.
Her name is Terry.
She was born on Sweet
Onion Chicken Teriyaki Day.
The 350 sub of the day. Every day of the week at Subway.
At the University of Arkansas-Monticello, yes you can.
For me, that meant that I could afford to go to college. When I was considering colleges, it was important to find one that my parents and I could afford.
So I was happy to find that I could attend the University of Arkansas-Monticello at one of the lowest costs of any four-year college in the state. Affordability, tradition, a great college experience.
It all comes together here at UAM.
At the University of Arkansas-Monticello, yes you can.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Elite 8, March 22nd, 23rd, and 25th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
I knew Arkansas Tech had an impressive history,
but I didn't know that my professors would look out for my future.
I knew I'd be throwing fastballs on the field, but I didn't know I'd be on the fast track to physical therapy school.
I knew my art professors had years of experience, but I didn't know that I would get real-world experience before graduation.
I knew Tech was close to home,
but I didn't know it would feel like home.
Tech has one of the highest graduation rates in the state. Come take a tour of campus and discover what else you don't know about Tech.
Hi, Connor here to show you around SWOSU and why we love it here.
Well, your friends are more like family.
I love the sports and concerts at the Pioneer Cellular Event Center and more than 100 clubs.
The small class sizes, 100 fields of study, and a nationally recognized pharmacy college. Close to OKC is the best place for me. Come and see for yourself.
With the $3.50 sub of the day at Subway, there's never been a better time to try something deliciously different. Because every day of the week, you can now get a featured 6-inch Subway sub for just $3.50. So mix up your lunchtime routine and treat yourself to the endless flavor combinations at Subway. The $3.50 sub of the day. We took an already great lineup and made it even better. A better price, great taste, and no artificial flavors. The $3.50 sub of the day. Only at Subway.
At the halftime break from the Bruin Fieldhouse in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, it's Arkansas Tech 41, Arkansas-Monticello 34. 12 points to lead the way for Arkansas Tech's Justin Graham, leading all scorers. And on the other side, Kareem Mawanyega has 8. Several players getting in the scorebook for the Weevils. Who is going to step out and get to double figures first to propel this team to a closer game? Tech by 7 at the break.
Well, I think a couple of players that need to be looked to provide some of those points will be big men. Darrellton Hill with 5 points, 5 boards. Victor Arnick with 5 points, 6 boards. And they have not seen the passes inside that they may need to get a little bit later on. I want to see what kind of defensive adjustments, though, that Monticello is going to make here coming out of the break. Tech having its way on the inside. I keep focusing in until something changes.
Williams, Brown, Graham, Lee, and Lufiel on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Meanwhile, it's Hill, Jones, Mawanyega, Gooseby, and Arnick, the starting 5 for Arkansas-Monticello. Gooseby right at the rim over the top of Lee. An easy basket for Kobe Gooseby. Williams around Hill and a one-hand slam.
And that's how you get those points. Quick points, easy basket. Made it look even easier with the one-handed jam.
Hill the other way. Gooseby, offensive board, tries to put it back up, stripped away. Arnick, high pass, saved by Jones, but into the hands of Justin Graham. Layup, no. Williams tries to follow. No foul either way.
Now, that's great defensive effort by Mawanyega.
Arnick, corner pocket 3 is good. We're underway in the second half, everybody. 4-point game, Arkansas Tech leading. Lufiel backing downhill. I don't know how he got that one to go.
Now, and another steal by Graham.
Lufiel went opposite hand there, I think, right at the last second. Knocks down his defender. Hill steps up to guard. And Darrellton Hill called for the foul.
They're gonna they have to make a switch on the inside, help out, clog up the lane, do something differently, force Tech to have to shoot from the outside, which been pretty effective anyway. 5-14, not great numbers, but not bad either.
Second foul on the GAC newcomer of the year. One more for Lufiel. Arnick the rebound.
Well, if nothing else, you have to keep the ball on your end of the court to make sure you're getting some points any way around. You give up something every now and again on defense, but Monticello with a couple of bad passes need to get points out of this possession.
Mawanyega with a couple of threes in the first half, elected not to take it there. Now back in the hands of Mawanyega, 4 to shoot. Bounce pass inside for Hill, mishandled. Lee comes up with it. And Lee drawing a lot of contact, no whistles, keeps going. Nice pass, Lufiel to the rim.
Wow. There's your highlight. I don't know if we have a GAC top 10, but that would make it.
Freddie Lee with 5 assists. Arkansas-Monticello's Kobe Gooseby into double figures with 10.
Goofy trying to highlight film of his own. He's had quite a tournament so far, and that shot, high degree of difficulty.
Freddie Lee, 3rd in the Great American Conference in assists. Called on to shoot this time. Hill the rebound out in front to Gooseby. Gooseby 1-on-2 finger roll to the rim.
And he was wearing Montrell Williams through the lane.
Arkansas Tech 48, Arkansas-Monticello 43. 3 into the second half. And a foul that will send Arkansas Tech's Justin Graham to the line.
I don't know, Michael. I think at this point, as you watch Graham driving from the top, forcing the issue there, might pull that defense out just a little bit, at least to cause some havoc coming down the court, then collapse it. Close off that lane.
3rd foul on Tyron Jones. Stephen Glasgow back in the game. Troy Thomas returns for the Weevils. Hill takes a seat, Jones to the bench. Exactly 3 minutes into the second half. And one more free throw here for Justin Graham. Gooseby a rebound. Gooseby against Freddie Lee, who was able to get a hand there and knock it away.
Is there anywhere on the court right now that he's not?
He's all over the place. Freddie Lee listed at 5'7".
Hey, Freddie!
Well, Magoniega driving in, kicks back out. And there's Gooseby again. And you can get your own board every now and again, but when you're standing on the out-of-bounds line, there are challenges. And that's a turnover, Gooseby. So here's Arkansas Tech with another opportunity, up 6. Man-to-man defense once again. A switch and an opening on the baseline. And there's the defense coming through with Thomas on the block.
Magoniega. That one won't go. And Montrell Williams gets the rebound.
Another drive to the basket, solid.
Benny L to the line, coming up here. 16:05 to play, and Benny L will shoot free throws. 11.8 a game, and relying on him. I've heard 3 different ways to say his name, and I've been corrected twice, so I'll just go with Benny L the rest of the way.
I'll tell you this much. I think I'd keep going to him in the lane again all night until something changes. Take the outside shots occasionally, but keep going inside.
It's not Djokovic or Angelkovic or Konkenpal that I'm messing up. It's the basic ones. He'll check out of the game, replaced by Woods.
This could get interesting now. Does Arnick have an opportunity on the inside? They'll keep him on the outside right now.
Tech's maintain this lead through the first 4 minutes. When do the Weevils make their run? Magoniega has got to get going. Finds Gooseby. Missed by Gooseby. Volleyball breaking out. Finally, Alex Brown comes up with it. And watch out, Freddie Lee, alley-oop. No, Woods couldn't finish.
Nice look, nice thought. Everything but the finish.
This is the mismatch, Gooseby and Lee, but instead of pass. Inside to Arnick against 2, he's fouled.
Well, they're sending Williams over. He stays with Arnick pretty tightly once he gets down in the lane. Zone still the look.
15-15 to play, second half action. Arkansas Tech leading by 7 here on the GAC Sports Network.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
In any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
To stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
College students often talk about changing the world after they graduate. We are on a mission to do just that while still in school, applying academic excellence in our chosen areas of study in a range of undergraduate, graduate, and health science fields inspired by Christian values. Then taking those values into the world, equipped and focused on our mission to change it and ourselves for the better. Harding University.
Arkansas Tech leads Monticello by 7, make it 6 on the Victor Arnott free throw. Tech has not scored in the last 2:38. No field goals. And now 10 points for Victor Arnott. A little bit of pressure from Monticello in the backcourt.
That's not bad. Force them up top, stay with them for a little bit. Now watch it come down. Man to man, there's a switch.
Brown finds the open man. 3 will not go for Williams. Put back in. Wow. Alex Brown, you take him when you can get him. The tip in, and he has 10.
Yeah, this Tech offense has been fun to watch tonight.
They were fun to watch last night. A little low scoring compared to what this one might end up, but still 72-68 over Southern Arkansas.
Matchup zone. And Lee matched up with Arnick for a moment in the middle of the lane. It's fortunate that went out of bounds. Shot clock, by the way, doesn't reset. It's still at 5.
Inbounds to Arnick. Mawanyega fading backwards. Rebound Williams. Brown right to the rim. Strong move, Alex Brown. He had 19 points in the 91-90 win, issuing Monticello their first loss of the season.
Michael, Tech is 0 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second half. The defense is spread thin for Monticello. Tech is having opportunities with easy baskets.
Mawanyega, pure shot that time.
Well, they're going to have to keep it up because at this point, the way Monticello is playing this out is just simply, and I realize that this is going to sound so oversimplified, they're going to have to outscore them because the defense is not making the stops that it needs to make. Just have to go and have to put more points on the board.
At the rim, Brown misses. Mawanyega, 1 on 3 for the moment.
John Madden color analysis.
There you go. Gooseby knocked away. It's off of Gooseby. Coach Tolan, the GAC Coach of the Year, skyrocketing out of his seat to argue the call. And Arkansas Tech will use the opportunity to bring some subs in. Grant Proussauter, senior from Rochelle, Illinois, back on the floor. Trevin Woods back in. Freddie Lee has done a great job of orchestrating the offense. Woods, 3-pointer. Couldn't get the alley-oop earlier, just needed to move out a little bit farther.
Yep.
Dangerous pass from Gordon. Gooseby so wide open, have to take it, and he hits it.
Wrong two.
14 for Gooseby. Make it 15. No, you're right, 14. Lee, collision in the lane. I knew it was a 2. I thought I was off on my other count.
That's going to go against Graham. Yeah, Graham driving through. Momentum carried it on.
Second team foul of the second half against Arkansas Tech. Fouls have been limited by both sides here in the second half, especially. Entry pass inside, intended for Thomas, but Hill ends up coming up with it, and he's fouled.
And Hill on the free throw line, 3 for 3 prior to this tonight. He hasn't scored yet in the second half. Needs to break that ice.
Foul on Lee, his second.
Ball just tipped away. Fortuitous bounce to Hill. Just so frustrating, can't seem to get anything to go.
73% free throw shooter missing.
Coach Klein getting good play from those two players right there. Woods takes a seat, as does Brown.
Benny and Williams back in. 1 of 2 for Darrellton Hill. Arkansas Tech just maintaining the advantage. Hill looking for some contact. No call. Right back inside. A lot of action underneath. Ball out of bounds. And that should go to Monticello, right? Without a foul. Hill didn't touch it. We'll wait and see what the call is after the break. 11:53 to play in the second half. Wonder Boys lead the Weevils by 6.
What makes Henderson a better choice in education? Is it the campus or the buildings? Is it class size or professors with PhDs? Is it the cost, the value? What is it about Henderson?
It's me.
A strong educational foundation from Henderson put Richard Jacobs on the road to becoming a doctor. Today, he's at the forefront of pediatric research and care. Henderson prepares today's students for tomorrow, because what counts is what you become. Henderson State University.
I knew that Arkansas Tech would help me stand out from the crowd.
But I didn't know I'd be standing out in front of the crowd.
I knew I wanted to be a part of Greek life.
But I didn't know Tech would change my life.
I knew Tech would help me become a leader.
But I didn't know Tech would lead me to graduate school.
I knew my art professors had years of experience, but I didn't know that I would get real-world experience before graduation.
It's easy to see why more than 12,000 students choose Tech. Come take a tour of campus and discover what else you don't know about Tech.
So Arkansas Tech has the basketball out of the timeout. The attempt from Broussard partially blocked. And Montrell Williams, a full block the other way. Lee loses it. Hill underneath. And ball out of bounds. Hill fouled by Grant Broussard.
And that is the most fire on defense that I have seen from the Weevils tonight. Watch the intensity. Stays with it. Gooseby, Hill, both pressure. Hill reaching through. Lee can't keep it. Hill goes up strong. Exactly what he needed to do. Come out of the timeout with some energy, inspiration.
Hill just 1 of 7 from the floor. 4 or 5 at the line. Numbers for Hill, 3rd in the Great American Conference in field goal percentage at 59.6, so it's an off night for him. Broussard goes out of the game.
You know, it's an off night anyways. The league's 5th leading scorer, 17.4 points a game, leads a team that has 5 players scoring in double figures. Well ahead of the pack there. Started all 27 games prior to tonight. This is his 28th start. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be big for Monticello if he can get going here in the second half.
Wonder Boys by 4. Graham finds Williams open. Tapped back in. Alex Brown timed it to perfection.
Marvin Yeager and Thomas both on the court. Really a 5-on-3 that time for Tech.
Gooseby tries to bounce it. Kicked by Williams. Shot clock will stay at 19. Glasgow entering for the Weevils.
Now Thomas, with the collision there with Marvin Yeager, comes up a little lane. Glasgow back in.
Crossover dribble, Mawanyega underneath to Glasgow. Out of bounds, it stays with Monticello. Arkansas Tech led by 14 at half the last time these two teams played. It ended up being a 4-point difference. Wonder Boys winning 92-86.
This is totally different than either of the two previous meetings because Monticello had a 23-point lead at one point in the first one. They've been playing from behind the whole time.
Step up, knock it down. Kobe Gooseby. (17) for Kobe Gooseby. Williams up against Hill, ball stripped away, we got a foul. And it is called on Hill.
That'll be his 3rd.
See this again, Williams initially misplays the ball.
Now the crowd asking for a carry. Maybe a legitimate argument there.
Montrell Williams.
Still just a 1-possession game. I realized a lot more time to go in this, but Monticello has chipped away and chipped away and chipped away now.
2 misses for Williams with a rebound from Mawanyega. Huge possession here for the Weevils. They have started to climb throughout the entire second half, but have not been able to get all the way to tying with Tech or taking the lead. Foul underneath.
Well, and you look at another statistic, Michael, and this could be big a little bit later on. Arkansas Tech was 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the first half. In the second half, they're 3 for 8, less than 50% as a team on the free throw line.
Part of the storyline in their first game. Jumper rattles in for Tyron Jones. Except in that one, they started 0 for 6, then made them late. Graham, blocking foul, the call. Mawanyega, charged for the personal, his 3rd.
A lot of momentum, keeping Mawanyega going across the lane like that, the contact. And Graham on the line trying to change his team's fortune from the free throw line.
Graham's 29 points on February the 16th against UAM was a season high. Fortune did not change, at least on the first attempt.
Graham 14.2 points per game. No Tech player in the top 10 in scoring or even in the top 14. But you have 3 in the top 22. Those are the things that do add up. And finally a free throw made now for the Wonder Boys.
Gooseby bounce passes it to the wing. Ow! Hill, offensive rebound. And that's one thing Monticello is going to have to do to stay in this, is crash the offensive boards.
You're right. Hill's going to have to earn it at the free throw line. I agree with you. I just think it's both ends. They're finally getting the stops on defense that they need, and that has been the biggest thing. just can't keep trading basket for basket.
Coach Klein will bring Trevin Woods back in. Coach Klein called his free throw success down the stretch yesterday clean living.
What does that mean for tonight?
Well, we'll see which one comes out a little bit cleaner. I don't know, it may be one at the free throw line. I'm not sure what it meant last night. Hill making both. Darrellton Hill has crossed into double figures.
You just keep chipping and chipping and chipping away at that lead till it is no more.
Tied at 60. Arkansas Tech's largest lead of the game was 11.
There you go. Another trip, another successful trip for Monticello on defense. They've been giving up less and less points to 2 points, then 1 point, then free throws, and now Hill with the steal. Come away with a stop.
Monticello's last lead was at the 14-minute mark of the first half. Just a 1-point lead then. Tied at 60, looking to go ahead. Shot rejected by Woods. And now a foul on Tyron Jones.
It'll be free throws from here on out after that one. That was foul number 6, team foul number 6, each team with 6 now.
And 4 fouls on Jones. Look at that face. He recognizes his mistake. Knows he has to come out of the game.
Well, yeah, pretty aggressive play on defense by Woods, though, to step up that far out, get the mid-range jumper, a hand in the face, and a clean block.
Replaced by Gordon. He's on defense right now against Brown. Saved out of bounds, or knocked off of Kobe Gooseby.
Still like the effort, though. Like the effort. Good job by Monticello.
Benny able to throw it in off of Gooseby. Broussard finds Graham. Oh, no, it wouldn't go. And a foul called on Arkansas Tech.
That'll mean free throws on the other end.
Foul on Trevin Woods. His third. 17th foul, 1-1 for Victor Arnick.
Yeah, just contact, trying to clear out, get a little space. Didn't like it. There were Monticello players flying through from behind, but the foul was called before.
The winner of this one moving on to the championship to take on East Central. They won by 10 against Ouachita earlier tonight, 92-82.
49 free throws attempted by East Central in that game. That's why the late start for this one. That one took a little while to get over with.
Arnick connecting on both. Arkansas-Monticello leads 62-60 with 8.5 to play in the second half. Graham drives. Off the glass, no. Ball loose. Monticello has it. 2 players still across the half-court line. Now everybody is across 5-on-5.
And Goosby's favoring that right hand. He's dribbling with it right now, but he was favoring it coming across, so maybe he's going to play through it here.
Hill trying to throw underneath to Arnick. Not much space in the passing lane, and Tech takes it away. Broussard fouled on his way to the rim by Kobe Gooseby. Brings us to the media timeout with 7:47 to go. Arkansas-Monticello leads 62-60.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Women's Basketball Championships, March 21st, 22nd, and 24th at Alumni Hall in Columbus, Ohio. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
62-60, Arkansas-Monticello leads Arkansas Tech. What a tap back that was from Alex Brown. Gooseby pulling up from the top of the key and knocking one down. Don't go away. This one's going to come down to the very end. Paul Smith was just in the huddle a moment ago for Arkansas Tech. What do you have for us, Paul?
Coach Chad Klein encouraging his team to stay aggressive on the offensive end. He asked who out here wants to make a play. You'll pass, you'll drive, but who's going to take it to the hoop? He was challenging his team. We'll see how they respond.
A 9-1 run for Arkansas-Monticello in the last 2.5 minutes. But Crusader able to slow that down a bit with 2 free throws. Thank you, Paul.
Well, sometimes you have to do that this time of year. Find the team and say, who's going to step up? Is it you? Is it you? Which one of you wants it?
Mawanyega, quick trigger 3, unties the knot.
Well, I know that Coach Klein didn't ask Mawanyega, but I think he raised his hand there.
He must have in his huddle. Benny backing downhill, up and in.
Well, listen, they've had some good stops on defense, Michael. Lane clogged up a little bit more. You can't stop every single one of them, but that has been key to slowing down this Tech offense, clogging up that lane. Benny got one through that time.
Gooseby with 10 on the shot clock. Working on Graham.
What a pass.
Whoa, what a pass indeed, but traveling the call on Arnick.
Wow.
Talk about threading the needle.
He zipped that through there. Oh, we've seen some great highlights from this one, including from that young man right there, Freddie Lee, with a couple of great assists.
Lee and Mawanyega banging up top. Ball lost. Benny had it taken away by Gordon. Up top, Arnick wants the 3. He hit it.
He's going to have to get back on defense now. Celebrate the 3 a little bit later.
He stood still for a while. He sure did. Freddie Lee back the other way, front of the rim and down.
That's why you can't celebrate too long on one play. Still 6 minutes on the clock.
Monticello 68, Tech 67. 6 to play in the second half. Gooseby in the middle of that zone defense, up strong with a left hand.
Well, that left hand is just tough to guard. And Gooseby, on the whole, has been a challenge all the way around throughout the tournament.
A 3-point Arkansas-Monticello lead, 70-67. They are trying to beat Arkansas Tech for the first time this season after the Wonder Boys took the 2 regular season matchups. Graham too strong off the glass. Rebound Darrellton Hill. And Monticello says, take a deep breath. Let's slow down a little bit. Ball in the hands of the big man. Hill finds his teammate, cutting the basket, goes for Gordon plus the foul.
Well, that was a good job coming through, stayed with it. Gordon the cutter that time. Could have gotten a little dicey with Hill and Arnick both in the lane. Watch all the gold jerseys this draws to the lane right here. There's Hill, there's Arnick, both 3 in the lane. And Gordon the cutter. Nice look, nice shot.
Pushing the back from Lee, his 4th. Stephen Gordon at the line, an 84% free throw shooter. Alex Brown goes out, Montrell Williams back in for the Wonder Boys.
Lee 5 points, 6 assists, 4 fouls. Possibly the one player that might be irreplaceable on the court for Tech tonight.
He has controlled the pace of the offense. High foul up top on Victor Arnick. First foul on Arnick, a 5-point Arkansas-Monticello lead when Arkansas Tech has led by as many as 11. Lee's 7th best free throw shooter in the conference, 80%. 1-1, missed it. Both sides with 18 fouls. Coach Tolan off the bench instructing the offense. High screen from Arnott. Gooseby against Lee. Glasgow. 4 on the shot clock. Mawanyega will launch. Mawanyega hits. Kareem Mawanyega, we said that he needed to play well, and he has done it from long range, 17 points. Timeout, Wonder Boys. Look at Mawanyega downtown and his team by 8.
Opportunity begins here.
Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
Seize your opportunity. Soar to new heights with our nationally accredited aviation program.
Seize your opportunity.
Southeastern's renowned education program has launched thousands of teaching careers.
Seize your opportunity.
From occupational safety, health, and business to behavioral and natural sciences.
Seize your opportunity.
Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
SC.edu.
Log on now
and seize your opportunity.
Southern Nazarene University was just ranked the best college in the state of Oklahoma by Money Magazine. That's big news, but it's not a surprise to us. Money ranks SNU as one of the top 50 colleges you can actually get into, and in the top 50 most affordable private colleges in the nation. Why travel when Southern Nazarene University is right here in Bethany, Oklahoma? Inspired academic excellence in a success-driven environment. Southern Nazarene University, the best college in Oklahoma.
A turnaround for Monticello, 75, Arkansas Tech 67. 7-0 run for the Weevils. They've made their last 5 field goal attempts.
Michael, I don't believe that in 2016-2017 there is a more clutch shooter as the shot clock is winding down, game clock is winding down, than Mawanyega. I mean, absolutely. He has ice in his veins.
Darrellton Hill, the first team All-GAC selection. Then you have to go to Gooseby, a second teamer, and Mawanyega, a second teamer. But we said it at the beginning of UAM's last game that Mawanyega is quite possibly the best player on the floor. They all have their own talents, and that is no doubt one of Mawanyega's talents, is being able to hit when the moment is big.
And we did have double technical fouls in the break. Fouls levied to Kobe Gooseby for Monticello and Trevin Woods for Tech.
So 4 on Woods and 3 on Gooseby as Tech turns it over. We're nearing 4 to play in the second half.
And it's one of those things, Michael. I mean, you don't even think about that. You go to break, big shot by Mawanyega. One team's frustrated, the other team a little bit wound up.
Gooseby, his release is so fast. Another 3. Back the other way, the first effort, no. The putback from Woods, yes. Off of the Graham miss.
So both players, after receiving the technical foul, put points on the board for their respective teams.
Monticello 78, Tech 69, 3.5 to play. Chance of the championship on the line and traveling the call on Darrellton Hill. He took the ball and put it in between his legs. Took a couple of steps without dribbling. Immediate timeout. Final 1 of regulation. Network. Back in a moment on the GAC Sports Network.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
So, can I see you again?
I'm free on Black Forest Ham Day.
There's a Subway 350 sub of the day to help you remember life's important days.
We got married in June.
On Tuna Day. Every day a different 350 6-inch sub. Every day of the week. Every sub contains no artificial flavors. At just $3.50, it's a great sub at a great price.
Her name is Terry.
She was born on
Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki Day.
The 350 sub of the day. Every day of the week at Subway.
Monticello outscoring Arkansas Tech 16-7 in the last 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Layup for Arkansas Tech's Justin Graham cuts the deficit.
Well, that comes off a great screen by Woods at the top of the key. I've said that throughout this tournament, screens have been nominal. That one wasn't. Very effective for Tech and a good move.
Monticello will start to run some clock a bit and look for good shots. 3 to play in the second half. Gooseby with 8 on the shot clock up top. Back in the hands of Gooseby. He drives. No finish there. Arnick at the shot clock buzzer misses. And the rebound cleared out by Arkansas Tech. Out of bounds off of Mawanyega. It stays with the Wonder Boys.
But Mawanyega, as always, doesn't give up on the play. Down quickly on defense to get a hand up there and not give an easy look toward the basket. And the call is reversed, Michael. We take a look at it again here. Pass ahead. And I think that's a good reversal of fortune there. Williams, the last one to touch it, pulled it away from Mawanyega, got a hand up.
Freddie Lee has really done a good job of passing the ball here tonight, but that one a little bit too high for Williams.
I don't know, Michael. I really don't. I think Mawanyega actually redirected that a little bit, and Williams wasn't able to get control of it.
Gooseby fires quickly again, and it is going to stay on the Weevil's end. Foul underneath on Justin Graham. So much at stake here for these two teams. Not only a chance to play in the championship of the conference tournament against East Central, but beyond that into the NCAA Division II postseason. Arkansas Tech is the 7th ranked team in the Central region. They need this win a little bit more than Monticello does. Monticello 4th in the region right now.
It's a different selection process than what you see. I mean, you wait for the NCAA Selection Sunday show and lots of committees involved and all those things with the D1 programs and different pods and regions and all that. Lots more numbers involved, more pure records in region, things like that play in a big factor.
Graham, Lee will shoot the 3. Freddie Lee misses. Williams tries to follow. Monticello saves it, and now a timeout for the Weevils. Tyron Jones saving it on the baseline to his teammate who was on the court, is back on the court.
Oh, that's something that you very rarely see. I don't know if I've seen it before. The save into Arnick, who's laying on the court. And the presence of mind to call the timeout. He wasn't going anywhere, couldn't go anywhere.
1:53 to play. 78-71. Monticello leads Arkansas Tech. 10 team fouls for Arkansas Tech, 9 for Monticello. 2 timeouts for each side as Chad Klein instructs his team in the huddle. Both teams have led by 11 points. Tech's largest lead came with 6 to play in the first half. Monticello's came with 4 to play in the second half. So the deficit's been cut into a little bit at 7 right now. Gooseby inbounds. Mawanyega had a little bit of trouble with it. Up in front to Hill. Hill at the rim, leaves it for Tyron Jones.
Now, Lee tried to foul him, couldn't get him fouled. Like the full court pressure, but it was beaten pretty easily.
Williams inside the free throw line, finds the cutter, Woods. Trevin Woods with 6 points. all-out full-court press from Arkansas Tech. Tech looked as if they were trying to foul for a moment, and now Coach Klein said no foul.
See if you can get a stop on defense. One stop, one stop.
5 on the shot clock, controlled by Mawanyega. Step back three, Kareem Mawanyega. A 10-point Weevils lead with less than a minute to play. Williams tries to counter, he's fouled by Hill.
Hill's momentum carried it on over. That's an easy call. You watch him come through right here. There's the contact with the arm and the upper body. It'll be 3 free throws. You want one stop, get one stop, and Mawanyega says it's not going to happen on this trip.
Well, Williams, a 54% free throw shooter. He almost shoots it as well from three-point range. Remember his free throws last night.
Those,
similar to that.
Exactly. Those were the ones that won. Weren't pretty. They counted just as well.
I think one of them bounced on the rim 5 times before it finally went in. This is that one. He has one more. Glasgow back in for Arkansas-Monticello. Benny is back in for Arkansas Tech. Coach Chad Klein takes a timeout for Arkansas Tech. 53 seconds to play. It's a commanding lead right now for Monticello. Up by 9, trying to move on to the championship.
What makes Henderson a better choice in education? Is it the campus or the buildings? Is it class size or professors with PhDs? Is it the cost, the value? What is it about Henderson?
It's me.
A strong educational foundation from Henderson put Richard Jacobs on the road to becoming a doctor. Today, he's at the forefront of pediatric research and care. Henderson prepares today's students for tomorrow, because what counts is what you become. Henderson State University.
One more free throw for Montrell Williams. He was fouled on a 3-point attempt by Darrellton Hill. 4 fouls on Hill. 83-74, Monticello with the lead. Hill with the rebound. See what Tech decides to do. Glasgow is out in front. He does not want to take a shot there. Puts the ball in the hands of one of his team leaders, Kareem Mawanyega. 20 points.
Heads up play, got about 3 more ticks off the clock. Mawanyega goes to the line. And Michael, it bears repeating, is there a more clutch 3-point shooter as time is winding down in this conference? I don't think anyone beyond Mawanyega.
He had 8 points at halftime, 12 here in the second half. Gooseby has gone for 22, and Gooseby well on his way to being selected as an all-tournament team member. 33 points now in 2 games. Not to mention 24 rebounds in the 2 contests.
And he's definitely done his part.
One more for Mawanyega after the miss to try to push the lead back out to double digits.
You know, the big men have been getting into the act here in the second half. Hill and Arnick both with 5 points apiece at the half. Hill now with 10 points, Arnick with 15 points. Arnick the double-double as well with 11 boards. Hill has 8 boards to boot.
Graham, long shot on the front of the rim and in for Justin Graham. He has 19 and another timeout, a full timeout for Arkansas Tech. That will be their last one, so they will have to play the final 36.2 without a break. Look back on some of the highlights in what has been a fantastic game. Woods with an easy bucket, and here he is, Mawanyega, the step back 3. But Graham wasn't done just yet. A moment ago, he buries a 3. Monticello trying to win 2 tournament games for the first time ever in the D2 era in the same season.
I'll take it, though. I'll take that. If I'm Monticello, I'll take that 3. Then, this course in the game, give it up. Still want Tech to shoot from the outside. Defense has made the stands. That has been the biggest thing for Monticello. The points falling, Mawanyega's shots big, Goosby's shots big, his 22 points, very impressive. But it's been the defensive stands in the second half, finally stopping Tech on just what had been easy trips to the basket.
Arkansas Tech shot 52% in the first half. They're down to 44% in the second half. So just to add to that point, a foul is going to send Monticello to the line, up by 7. Foul on Justin Graham, 4th personal. Victor Arnick will toe the line. 3rd best free throw shooter in the Great American Conference, 82.9%. A perfect 5 of 5 at the line in this one.
I agree with Paul. Win or lose, both these teams will play again. Whether it be tomorrow, as it looks like Monticello is putting itself in a position to do, or later on in the NCAA tournament. And whoever gets either one of these teams is going to get a tough first-round match.
34.2 left to decide this one. Monticello back out in front by 9.
University of Arkansas at Monticello? Yes, you can.
For me, that meant that I could afford to go to college. When I was considering colleges, it was important to find one that my parents and I could afford. So I was happy to find that I could attend the University of Arkansas at Monticello at one of the lowest costs of any four-year college in the state. Affordability, tradition, a great college experience. It all comes together here at UAM.
At the University of Arkansas at Monticello? Yes, you can.
Joey talking about both teams getting into the NCAA Division II postseason. See if we have a moment to talk about that in a second. No shot there for Graham. Crusader will launch, miss. Benny back to the rim, misses the layup. We're down to 20 seconds to play as Benny puts it in. 86-79, and Arnick takes the final timeout for Monticello. So Arkansas Tech 7th in the region right now, but again, it is a whole body of work you have to look at, and they do have 2 wins over this team that is 4th in the region right now. That'll go a long way, and even the loss will be helpful in their strength of schedule.
Right, you play a team like that, no matter what, that means you're playing one of the challenging teams. I think you look back and you see the numbers are there, the big wins are there, you get an 11-game winning streak along the way. They've done what it takes. And to speak to the strength of the conference once again, and the recognition on a national scale now, and seeing at least a regional scale, which is, you know, in effect has a national impact, that the GAC has quality basketball going on. It's been a long road. You know, the first 2 years of tournaments here with no automatic bid, finally in year 3, and the conference itself celebrating, sending somebody. It's not enough just to send one right now. These are some quality teams, and to get, I've said it for weeks now again since the very first regional ranking. I think that the GAC on the men's side is a 3-team league.
This has definitely been exciting. They have proven that it is East Central, Monticello, or Arkansas Tech. Inbounds pass to Mawanyega. He's fouled. 5 losses this year for Monticello. 2 of them by 2 points. 1 of them by 1 point.
6 overtimes in 3 games.
Yes.
So a lot of drama along the way.
Including the first ever GAC triple overtime game. Arkansas-Monticello went to Searcy and defeated Harding 95-94. One more coming from Mawanyega. His team up 87-79. And he can tie Gooseby for a game-high 22 if he hits here.
They're gonna ice Darrellton Hill up when this night's over with. Keep him fresh for tomorrow. A little slow. He's expended himself tonight.
Certainly has. Down to 15 seconds left. Graham, one more shot. Mawanyega the rebound, out in front to Gooseby, 7 seconds. Arkansas-Monticello is moving on to the championship, 88-79 against Arkansas Tech. It's the first time ever it's 1 versus 2 in the men's final tomorrow. Another long day on the GAC Sports Network. Some fantastic action from the Bruin Fieldhouse. To wrap it up, here's Paul Smith.
Thank you, Michael. East Central and UAM shared the Great American Conference's regular season title. They will not share what happens tomorrow. One team will walk out of here with the Great American Conference Championship trophy. For the team that went down tonight, Arkansas Tech, this is likely not the end of the road. In fact, this may be something that we see a rematch of in the NCAA tournament next week. But tomorrow it will be East Central, it will be UAM, and one of those teams will lead the Bruin Fieldhouse as the undisputed Great American Conference champion. For my friends Michael Westbrook and Joey McWilliams, this is Paul Smith. Good night, everybody.